G'day YouTube, my name's Lance and welcome to Bundy Bear's Shed. Well, this clip's about getting the pins out of your lift arms on your tractor, and they get caught in the knuckle. You have a little knuckle that sits in the arm in here. That's a bit of a tight fit, and there's a pin that gets stuck in it. So because this is a long piece of casting, the pin often gets stuck in there, and because the side of the yoke here is quite small, it often turns in the yoke and it can wear the arm out. But in the first part of the clip, the pin was actually put in this way, and coming from that way I could just poke it into a hole in the bench, smack the pin down, and it came out. It was loose enough for that, which is lucky. Since I've done the video, or since I've done the stripping them down, I looked up the parts book, and it turns out that these pins should come from the top link outwards. So when they come from the top link outwards, you need to take the pin out this way. So what I've shown in the video, I've heated this up red hot, I've put the yoke on the side and I've thumped it down through and pushed the pin out this way. But while I was doing that, I was talking to a mate. I had a bit of a break, had to speak yarn to a mate, and he said what they'd done in the past was clamp the yoke, got a 90, it's about 92 or 3 millimeters, clamp that on the bench, put a piece of pipe in there that the head of the bolt can clear easily, and come back down through. You have room underneath it there for the pin to clear, so there's no trouble there. And you're looking to support this lower yoke here. And I actually had the other one knocked out, and then he said that, so I've gone back and revisited that bit. So I've left it all in the video just for you to see a few ways of how to do it, and hopefully it'll help you get yours off. This is part of the series I'm doing on just doing up the top cover of our 1948. So this will be a separate video on its own, just on getting these out, and we'll refer across to it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. We'll catch you later, eh? Right, now these knuckles here, what I try and do first, as I've just done with this one, see the head sticking out? I've got a hole in my bench here, and I can sit this over under there to support it. Try and keep my arm out of the road, but I'm left-handed, so I'll try this other one. This other one doesn't work so easy because it's been put in a different way, so we'll use heat on this one. I will try and hold this one in place. That's coming out nicely. So we'll just try and there it goes, on the floor, beautiful. You're not trying if you don't knock a few things on the floor. This one here we'll clamp to the bench and we'll heat up and we'll go that way. Just as another way of doing it. Right, we've got in the back here glowing, so we'll see if we can get a bit of a go at it. So it's on its way. I need to try and hold it all in place. You should be able to pick that hole up again. Feeling easier. We'll take him over. Alright, I'll just burn that a little bit, I'll get rid of that. Getting hot. Whoop, we'll have to pick him up again. There we go. Now we won't quench that. We'll just let that cool on its own. No need to quench it. If we just let it cool on its own, we haven't changed the metal structure or anything like that. I've done that quite a few times, never had any trouble. So, well, there we go. I'll leave that to cool down for a bit. Okay, another way of doing this, and it's probably a better way than the one I've just done, and I was talking to a mate about it and he said, oh look, I had a go at that one time and it worked. So that's about 92 millimetres, a nice piece of pipe that the head can clear in nicely. I should have made mine just a little bit longer by the looks. But then, yeah, when you set it up, it gives you enough room to knock the pin out because the pin's only so long. So when we get that over there, you can see the difference in the height of the pin and the pipe. So you have enough clearance. So clamp this to the table, measure your distance from here to there, put a bit of pipe on, that supports it for a nice solid hit. Saves chasing it around the edge of the table like I was doing earlier. So there you go, you're never too old to learn. There's always a better way.